Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode by Pokémonster. Episode 6.9 of our Pokemon card mail days. Hang on a second, so I have to talk to you about some updates. So it's definitely time for a new light bulb, 3 different ones, test them out. Someone asking if a card is still available. Besides the light bulbs, and we talk about that later, I paid about $15 a piece, just test them out. I'm in the process of looking for a very expensive light to condition check the cards. Right now I will do with 3 more cheap ones. If I'm gonna purchase a $100 light, I really want to make sure that I buy a nice one, and these 3 $15 a piece are really easily replaceable. Had to buy 600 new bubble mailers, 100 new boxes to ship cards. That took a bite out of the money that I had available to buy cards. So currently there are a lot of cards on their way. I'm really starting to buy and sell so many that I'm have to start worrying about a reliable supplier. That is what I'm struggling with in the spare time that I have. Really nice to struggle with these problems. I like organizational analysis a lot. The internal and external environment and parties that you have to deal with. And it's very fun that I'm seeing the troubles and the struggles come along now for myself. I usually only got it from the textbooks examples. It's also on a strategical level starting to think a bit about those problems, because normally I'm only doing the operational work like buying and selling cards and handling with customers, and also handling with the suppliers, dealing with them, but never thinking strategically like, okay, I need a reliable supplier now, because if I buy something, I can't wait for it 3 weeks because I have to sell it immediately again. But to fund my own collection, I'm not making a living out of it by far. But it's going in the right direction. Couple of $100 revenue now, quite consistently every week. Bit higher, bit lower sometimes. And I expect it to be more and more the upcoming 2 years, like 2025, 2026. But we have to find out. I think the market conditions are really great. The prospects are really great. And now let's dive into this Pokemon card mail day. So we start off with the professor research. So I hope the lights will at least arrive within 2 weeks. I ordered one more of the same lights that we have now just for insurance, because this light I really enjoy it, but the cable is USB, and it is a cheap light, so you get the cheap cable and cheap quality. And if you touch the cable once, or if I touch the desk once, like just like this, the light's going to flicker due to bad cable, bad connection, you know. That's the main problem. And I also get a headache of the flickering light all the time when I'm typing on my laptop. That will cause some movement in the desk, and then the light will start to flicker, so it's not optimal. And as you can see in the middle of the card, we purchased this card near mint. We are starting to purchase more and more near mint cards only now. Again, was a well that I purchased some near mint, excellent and good cards too. My advice is don't do that. I'm going back to only near mint 2. This one was purchased as near mint. It has 2 dents in the upper border. Then the lower border is not perfect either, so I initially saw this, I was like, alright, no problem. But then in combination with the dents, this one especially very visible, both actually from the back side. Got a refund, paid $125, got a full refund, so I'm gonna sell it again for excellent or good, and then $1. I'm ordering a lot of these training gallery cards, really like them. They're currently about $1, between 50 cents and $2 a piece. I'm buying and selling them, but for every 3 that I buy, I only sell 1. And I think these hold great value for the future. If you look at some of the Cosmic Eclipse trainer galleries, or I don't know, character rares, they are now $5 and they're from 2019. So if in 5 years this card gets 5 times more valuable, GG, I would say. That's nice. Maybe it won't even take 5 more years, since it's from 2022 and it's now 2024, the end of 2024, so yeah. So I'm purchasing them most of the time, these kind of train galleries, for $1, 50-cent shipping, trying to sell it for $2.29. But on occasion I store them away too. I have a full trainer binder, as you might know by now. So I'm curious how this episode will go in the future too. Since I started a little with the business talk, I might move the business talk to the end of the video if you're curious for that. Just because I don't think everybody that collects Pokemon cards is into that, and I want to be there for the collector, especially show you guys what's going on with my collecting and buying and selling adventure, and show you what card conditions truly are and what it means to buy and sell, and especially buy and condition check Pokemon cards and collect them too. I had 3 of these Gyarados, sold one, purchased one back now. I sold it for $1.29 to $1.99, between that, and I purchased this one for 80 cents and then also 50-cent shipping. That card was sold in a time that I didn't have a lot of inventory because I don't have reliable suppliers. So I had to start selling some of my own collection to keep up with the demand and not fall behind, because what I get now is that people start to get me in the favorite seller list. So if I upload cards every day, they see the cards and they get notified, and if they see something they like, they buy it. So occasionally you have to, I have an inventory now, for example, Radiant Blastoise, Radiant Venusaur, Radiant Charizard, even from Pokemon Go, and Crown Zenith. Just an example, the art rares from 151, I have those in my inventory now, some Terraform full arts also. And I will replenish this every time, but also occasionally you have to do something different to make new people interested in your cards and to keep old people interested as well, because once they have purchased all those Radiants and you don't renew your inventory, they are not coming back later because there's nothing more for them to purchase. How good your service is doesn't matter, you have to get new products too. So last card, everything near mint except for the Professor Juniper, unfortunately, but I can make a profit on it if I'm able to sell it for $1, because I got the full refund, because I put in the effort to show the guy that the card was not near mint. And I hope everybody agrees with me on that as well. Otherwise you have to reconsider all your own cards, because it is not near mint. This is good due to the indents. Anyways, this one, you see, I became a bit less harsh, but the left upper corner, you see the whitening there? It's near mint. If that's everything, that's definitely near mint. Card is in great condition. This is a great seller too. Not only because he refunded me, but I purchased a lot of cards there already. I purchased the CGC 9.5 roller skater full art from Cosmic Eclipse there. I love it. The ramble is already 11 minutes long. There's a lot of editing to do, but I only opened the first envelope, so I have a lot to talk about, and I'm enthusiastic about it. And I'm very eager to tell about it as well. Motivated, excited. So let's see. So we have to reply to that buyer too. I should not forget. But I want to finish this first. So we have a Radiant Venusaur. We have one more. Speaking about Radiants, a Cleaver purchased for 60 cents. 50 cents shipping, so $1.10. And I put it up probably for $1.30. So you think, oh, that's only 20 cents. Yes, and sometimes I don't even make money, but you have to renew your inventory in order for people to get interested in your inventory, and then the new people will buy these where I make a bit more margin on. I buy these for $2.50. I try to sell them for $3.99. If I buy this one for 80 cents or 60 cents, so let's say in total $1.10, I make the money here, but I need this because people don't only buy this one. Same goes for this one, purchased for $2. Probably gonna try to sell for $3. It's a full art. It's yeah, I like those full art Pokemon. You need a nice selection of different cards. Well, if you can find this for $2 in Nearmin, it is really great condition. Although, now that I'm saying that, guys, you start to see, for real, some damage types occur more frequent than others. You see in the middle of the screen. So I gave the guy already the benefit of the doubt. At least I confirmed the shipment and gave the good feedback. But this is not near mint. I argue this is service damage. I don't know how it, still don't know how it occurs. And it is perfect. These Pokemon card mail days are perfect for doing this. It's really great. It's not great that I see damage now, but it's great that we find out before it's up for sale. So $2. I got a bit screwed on this one. Probably this seller knows this. I'm not sure, but probably he knows this, and he's like, I tricked someone again. That's how I imagine it when something happens to me like this. Maybe not, maybe he didn't know it and he was like, oh, nice, I didn't know that. I'm gonna still try to sell it for $3, maybe $2 again in good, because the service damage is over the entire middle of the card and not only one speck or something. Next envelope, Nidoking 151. Sold a bunch of them for $3 a piece. Lately, it's not going that quick anymore. It was in great condition. We have the Arcanine. Great condition. Oh no, this one is a little damaged. You can see here some surface damage going on the front. And then some scratches going on here on the back. A little bit of whitening. All in all, it's maximum excellent. With the card, what this order was all about. It's really great. A cider from the Classic Collection Green in English. Purchased for $4 from the same guy. I'm gonna try to sell it for $7. I already have someone who liked the advertisement. Maybe. And a Lucario. I ran out of Lucarios. Lucario is always selling great for me. Purchased for 80 cents. Gonna try to sell for $1.29 or so. Maybe $1.99 because it's quite a new card. Stellar Crown. Okay. Another Altaria. Like I said, I'm gonna purchase multiple of these. We have the Denny. These cards are all in great quality. Nice Lucario Forward promo. I don't know the box, but I told you just a second ago. I'm purchasing some new, replenishing rather, some new Lucario stock. And this Charizard is selling pretty well for me with a buck or two profit. Let's rush through the next envelopes. I already have to prepare the next Pokemon card mail day. And I am curious to see when the mailman comes around. I'm waiting for a package too. So here we have the Slowking. This one is already up for sale though. Poliwhirl and 2 sealed Mewtwo promos from the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box. And don't have too much time today. It is a bit more chaos today. Thanks everybody for watching, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see my adventure, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Pokemon Strive.